What's up, man? I like how this thing is better than the Switch. This phone is better than the Switch. I looked at the quality last night. It wasn't terrible. I didn't really buy this for profit, so it's whatever. And now that I'm going to be working this kitty-sitting job for the foreseeable future, it's nice to have a better phone. It's basically just a Switch that can browse the internet to me. I'm going to try out some other games in a bit. Nice. Good stuff. You guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Mic should be on. Hi, Lucy. What's up, kitty? What's wrong with you, girl? Dinner time's not for an hour. You're a stream crasher. Yes, you are. I just talked to him today. He said that it's going to be a while. I just talked to him a couple minutes ago, actually. I tried to get LNS Ultimate working, but it keeps crashing. I'll have to talk to them as well. I just want to play shit that works today, because just getting this working was an undertaking. I like playing this game more than LNS Ultimate anyway, so it's no biggie. It's a much more relaxing game to play. Less frustrating. I'll send them a message on YouTube tonight when I get home. See if I can get that game working on here. Problem with that game, though, is it takes so long to load. I mean, even on my computer, which is way better than this thing, it still takes like a minute to load. On the phone, it takes like 3 minutes. So, really, it's hard to troubleshoot anything wrong with why it won't work. Anything that involves rebooting it, you're going to be looking at like a early 90s era load screen. Luckily, the only problem I had with this was the controls. The controls on the menu are all jacked up for some reason, but once you get into the game, it's fine. Running nice and smooth, too. Like I said, I like playing this game more anyway, so it's not that much of a loss. Yes. Yeah, I'll be right there. Which back door? It is 63. A little bit. It says 68 and 63. I don't know which one it is. There's 68 and 63. Okay. There you go. All right, there you go. Sorry for the pauses and stuff. I am at my second job, so when my neighbor needs something or the kitties need to be fed or whatever, I have to step away. Hi, Pickles. Oh, it's Big Daddy. What's up, man? He wants to eat, and he's got to wait another hour. They have to be fed as late as possible, otherwise they start going crazy at night. Let's try something else here. Let's mix it up. Let's see. See if this is working now. It is not for some reason. That's annoying. I could have sworn I just set this up like earlier today. My Mantis buddy is not working. Well, I'm not playing that with the controller. It might be because what's it called? Oh wait, no, this is working. Alright, we'll play this instead. Kinda wanted to get back into this game anyways. Alright, I think this is working. I've got two apps that are drawing over the screen, so I think it might cause some conflicts. I'm getting kind of tired of KOF anyway. I'm starting to really fall out of favor with that game. Everything they add that has relevant rewards is all just hyper armored bosses, and it's like not a beat 'em up anymore. It's the same reason why I quit playing DFO because DFO did that shit too. The problem with KOF All Stars, the performance is really bad too, and actually fighting those bosses is quite difficult because you have to like really time stuff properly. And when it's running at like 10 FPS, you can't. Like how this game runs better than KOF and it has like 10 times more things going on. A lot of other people have been complaining about that too. It's like it's not really something you can ignore in that game because they keep tying any worthwhile reward to those modes, and it's like unplayable frame rate wise. I would put up with it more if it didn't run so poorly, but when it starts like eating your inputs and stuff, it really just makes it not enjoyable anymore. I've been playing it less and less. It's not the first time I've quit a service game for stuff like that. I just stop liking the direction they're going. This game's a lot more skill-based too, at least so far. I don't know how it gets later on, but status effects actually work on bosses in this game. I've never really been a fan of status effects in video games because they're always so one-sided. Like, it's cool when you can put them on enemies, but like in any kind of relevant content, it's almost always useless. You can't use it on bosses. In this game, like, the whole combat system revolves around status effects and getting a build around it and stuff, which I think is pretty interesting. Most games don't do that. Another problem with KOF that's really making me kind of discouraged from playing is they add new characters, but then, like, the farther you are in the end game, the less fruitful it is to bother going for a new character because you need, like, at least 3 or 4 dupes. 3 or 4 dupes to even use them. Otherwise, they're completely useless. You can't use them. A lot of other people have been mentioning that as well. I guess the problem with KOF is it was too easy to be done with the character. You could be done with the character in like a couple minutes. You had all the materials, and you just reached the plateau. And I can understand from a service game standpoint, that's something you want to avoid, but I don't think they did it in the best way. It's really discouraging to get a character and then realize I need like 5 more of this person to use them at all. Otherwise, they can't be a functional replacement to anything I already have. This game is pretty unique. It's like not really a gacha game. It's mostly just a straight action game that has like service game mechanics and microtransactions, but it's not like your standard, you know, you have a bunch of shit characters and then like 30 good ones that you actually use. Which is nice. That's something else that's been plaguing KOF for a while. Gold characters are like pointless. There's no reason to use them, so even though there's like 300 characters in the game, there's maybe like 60 that are actually viable. It's pretty cool how you just straight have like a player character in this. The characters you like spend money on or grind for are just your companions, which are like team synergy type thing. Pretty refreshing coming from KOF. I think I might just replace KOF with this. Not having this on Switch is pretty stupid, honestly. They'd probably have a lot more people playing. This game should have a lot more players. It's like a pretty well-made game, and doesn't really seem like it's pay to win either. But I'm not far enough in the game to know that. But I'm coming from KOF All Star of all things, so I don't know if that will particularly bother me. The only concern I have with this is there don't seem to be that many people playing, so I don't know how long it'll stick around. KOF kind of seems like it's on its way out anyway. I don't regret the time and money I spent on it. A lot of people really like watching it too. I just find myself playing it less and less. Like logging on for like the dailies. I'm barely even doing that anymore. Right. Let's see. I don't really have much else on here. I think I loaded the wrong retro art. Hold on a sec. It's this one. Have I paid any attention to Biomutant? Isn't that like that furry character action game thing? What is that exactly? I don't know much about it. Wasn't that game announced like 8 years ago or some shit? Isn't that like cyberpunk status? It's like actually coming out now, right? I don't know much about it. I haven't really been paying attention. Why? Is it something I would be interested in? What is it exactly? Like, what kind of game is it? Yeah. I'd have to see some gameplay on it. I don't know. Open world is already a pretty big turnoff to me. I need to grind that game. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oops, no, how do I back out of that? No. Fuck. What the hell happened? It's weird. Not that many games I'm really looking forward to right now, honestly. It's kind of a weird period in gaming. There's new consoles, but nobody can get them, and there's no games to play on them. I can't even think of that many games I'm really looking forward to right now. It's kind of why I'm looking for a new service game to play. Let's see. There's Bushiden this year. There's Persona 5 Strikers. I don't care about that game. I'm skipping that one. I think that game would actively piss me off with how much they endlessly talk. I hear it's not that great of an action game too. Eventual Streets of Rage 4 DLC, whenever that gets announced. PSO2 New Genesis is a big maybe. I don't know if I'm going to play that game. I'm kind of turned off already because of the open world. There's literally like 10 games on the PS5. And most of them are remasters. Video. Gotta crank this shit up. Good track. Best track in this game. Only plays on the first screen. Such an amazing track. One of my favorites. It's really hard to do the dash attack infinite. I haven't done it in so long. I haven't played this game seriously in like over a decade. A really long time. I used to be pretty good at it. Problem with guys is hitbox, and this is really small. Here's the track that plays fucking nonstop. I hate this track. It's not a bad track, but it really overstays its welcome. Plays way too much. The 2P equivalents in this game have very generous hitboxes. What is that hitbox? I wish his dash attack was better. I'm not good at doing the infinite. You gotta like, really be close to them. I think Lucia is like top tier, and then like Guy is right under her, and then the other characters are in some other kind of tier. But Lucia has a much better dash attack. She can dash attack infinite way better than he can, whereas his is a very realistic hitbox. He's doing like a stomach check with his elbow. The hitbox is very realistic, whereas Lucia's is way better than his. That's definitely the best incarnation of Guy in any Final Fight game, though. This guy pretty much sucks in the first game. He's just Cody with less damage. But with 3, they started experimenting more with making the characters actually different. Not just having varying amounts of damage and the length of their S strings and stuff. Let's see. I think I'm going to play like one more game, and I think I'm going to make a snack. I haven't eaten in like 7 hours. Should probably eat something, and then I've got to feed the kitties in about half an hour, too. I might stream when I get back, if I feel like it. I could have sworn I put Escalute on here. I can't seem to find it. No, I had it in here somewhere. I really felt like playing that on this shift, too. I guess I didn't put it on. Got all the Dodon Pachis, but I don't have Escalute. That's what I felt like playing today. Do I have 9 dragons on here? I don't think I do. Oh, crash. Rip. I guess I'll grab my stuff on here, and I think I'll hop off for now. And once I get back home, I'll probably play some PC stuff. I'm glad this is working, though. I just spent the majority of tonight getting this working. Shit drop. Not doing a good idea. Not doing a good job of keeping me playing this game, are you? No. Surprised they don't have like algorithms in this game to like determine when you're about to tap out and start giving you like good stuff again. I'm really shocked they don't do that because I'm really at that point right now. It's like not really playing this much anymore. Kind of like about to just phase it out off the channel completely. Especially the direction this game's going. Supposed to be a collaboration this month too. Wonder how fucked up that's gonna be. Pretty sure I don't care at this point. Maybe when they start adding content that's not just big dudes with hyper armor, maybe I would come back. As it stands now, I'm really getting kind of tired of this game. Should check out the new character at least. Alright, there's your KOF gameplay. Pretty serious about kind of just dropping that game. Let's see, have anything else on here? I might just call it there. That's pretty much all I play on here. I play KOF, but not much. 100 Soul, and then just emulation. That's all I'm really playing at the moment. Actually, let's see how Dreamcast emulation does, and then I'm gonna hop off. So I've got stuff to do here. See how this holds up. It's weird not having any characters unlocked. They gave you some real bunk characters to play with. It's all about variety type. Problem with playing these games on emulators is how much they rely on having to push 2 or 3 buttons at once, which is really awkward on a controller, which is what I'm using right now. It's a shame these games, it works fine, but any fighting game on here is really awkward to play. I have to set up some macros or something for like 3-punch. Kind of can't play these otherwise. It's really awkward. The D-pad on this controller is decent, but I don't know if it's like fighting game tier. You tend to need a pretty good D-pad for a fighting game. There's that classic lockdown. Really hard to do the supers. I'm surprised at how well this. How's the quality been tonight? I played a variety of games tonight. I'm still like in awe that this thing can emulate a Dreamcast. I need to get more Dreamcast games because I was a pretty heavy Dreamcast user. What's the assist button? Assist is not working. Weird. What's the assist button? See if I can fix that. Yeah, assist is not coming out. It's really awkward to play this on a controller. I feel like the versus games are like some of the worst games to play on this kind of setup. When I get home, I'll show you guys the setup I'm using. But basically, I have the Razer Kishi, which is pretty similar to Joy-Cons actually. On the right, it connects to the USB-C port, and then from there, that's where it gets its power from. That's how the programs pick it up. And then on the left, it connects to the left side. But anything that requires pushing like 2 face buttons at once is really awkward to play. That's why I was kind of like fumbling around with Marvel 2 there. But the fact that this works at all is pretty damn cool. I tried to get Basara working, but I couldn't. I didn't have time to get to that today. I installed a bunch of new games on here. I was kind of messing around with. Let's see if there's anything else I feel like playing. I do have to head out soon. I want to make my snack, and then the kitties need to be fed in like 20 minutes, so I don't have time to play much else. Let's see. It's a game I played a lot in middle school. This version of the game is like the best one because it has like extra stuff you can buy. Remember, I used to have a really broken ship in this. I remember you could adjust the level. There's the speed too. Oh, you could change the gravity hull bomb too. You can make that come out really fast. What are the controls for this? I know you can you can set piercing. It's another advantage over the arcade version of this. You can set the arcade game was only 2 buttons, whereas the home port actually lets you use the whole controller. All right, let's try that. It's very awkward to play versus games on here because of how much they depend on pushing 2 buttons at once. I don't think this game has good emulation. It's weird. That's unfortunate. That was a game I played a lot when I was in middle school. All right, one more game tonight, and I'm done. Thought I had Power Stone on here. I guess I forgot. That's a shame. I wanted to play some more Mars Matrix, but seems like it's got some emulation issues. I was gonna like run through a playthrough of that, but not if it's gonna run like that. It's no point. It's no guarantee it'll hold up towards the end either. Oh, do these not work? You can't play Car Ranger? That sucks. That's actually a pretty decent game. But Car Ranger runs on, it's like a Sonic and Knuckles type thing. You have to put it on top of the cartridge deck, and then you put the card in there. but there were like 3 games for it, so it was pointless gimmick. You had to get like a special version of that ROM that makes that game work, I guess. That's a fun little game. One of the few Super Sentai games back then. It's a good ass track right here. I'm showing my age playing stuff like this. I played this game like, what was it? It's 94, so 27 years ago I played this game. It's running kind of slow. This game had a lot of slowdown on the console. Might just be one of the accurate cores. Some people are purists. They want it to run like the console. I generally like when the games run better than they did on the real hardware. This game is pretty difficult, actually. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for now. I got to save some juice for the next hour of Kittysitting work. Let's see here. Tonight, I might come back. Actually, I probably will come back. There's a couple things I could play. There's, let's see. I haven't touched Neo 2 in a few days. The DMC5 trainer. That was today's video. I wanted to mess around with LDK mode. That's if I feel like it. Doing this job, kitty sitting job, tends to make me pretty tired. There's a couple of things I bought on Switch as well. But yeah, how was the stream quality today? Was it like really laggy at all? Because I'm just streaming through the phone right now. I'm sitting on my neighbor's couch. I have to feed the kitties in 10 minutes, so it's about time for me to head out. Was it good quality today? Oh, I guess it was. All right, well, I'll see you guys when I get home. Probably play some PC stuff because this will have to charge. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll probably do this most of the time on my night shifts. I'll try to set up some more games. Seems like most things actually worked tonight. The only thing that didn't work was some of the ROMs I loaded, and then Final Fight LNS Ultimate doesn't work, but I'll have to talk to them. 100 Soul worked fine, which is kind of the new game I'm kind of trying to get into, so that's pretty cool. I'll catch you guys, let's see, whenever I get home.